In this video, I will take you on a summer Saturday through Belgrade. Along the way, I'll share some history, personal observations, and useful English expressions for language learners. So you can both enjoy seeing the peaceful slopes of Mount Avala, the monuments, lively, rapidly changing city center of Belgrade, and at the same time practice your English. I speak only English in this video, but you can find a Serbian translation and explanation at the link below. This can help you check your progress because when you're able to understand my videos without translations, then you will probably be able to understand many other videos by native English speakers as well. Here we are on Mount Avala. Avala is a mountain near Belgrade, and its highest point is 511 meters above sea level. It's a popular place for people who want to escape the city, especially during hot summer days. Avala is famous for the monument of the unknown hero, which stands at the top of the mountain. This monument was designed by Ivan Meštrović, and it was built between 1934 and 1938. Ivan Meštrović was one of the most important sculptors of the 20th century and the first modern artist from the Balkans to gain international recognition. His work combines monumental classical forms with strong emotion. Apart from this monument, he also created the famous Victor Monument at Kalemegdan in Belgrade and the Njegoš Mausoleum in Montenegro. The monument to the unknown hero is dedicated to all the unknown soldiers who lost their lives defending Serbia and Yugoslavia. It was built on the site of the medieval fortress, which was demolished before this construction began. The monument is also an important place for official ceremonies. Politicians, foreign leaders lay wreaths there on important national holidays. Also, on the slopes of Avala, you will find a monument to a Soviet military delegation. They tragically lost their lives in a plane crash on October in 1964. The plane was carrying high-ranking officials, including Marshal Sergei Beryuzov, and they were arriving in Belgrade to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the city's liberation during World War II. And there is, of course, Avala Tower. Avala Tower has a very interesting history. The original tower was completed in 1965, but it was destroyed during the NATO bombing in 1999. And it was rebuilt between 2007 and 2009, following the original design. The tower is 204 meters high. It's one of the most famous landmarks in Serbia, and it's a true symbol of Avala and Belgrade. Avala also has several beautiful walking and hiking trails. A circular path around the monument is perfect for walking or jogging in the fresh mountain air. The atmosphere is peaceful and the views are beautiful. From here, you can see the green landscape around Belgrade and even further. There's also a hotel on Avala, but unfortunately, this hotel is currently closed and it has been out of use for some time. A visit to Avala, especially on a very hot day, can give you a feeling of peace and relaxation. On the way to Avala, you pass near Jajinci Memorial Park. During the Second World War, Jajinci was one of the largest execution sites in occupied Serbia because between 1941 and 1944, tens of thousands of people were killed there. And today, the Memorial Park is a quiet and serious place that reminds us of the victims of the war. This part of Belgrade feels peaceful and hasn't changed very much. It's quite different from the central part of the city, which has changed so much that it is sometimes difficult to recognize. My driver could hardly find his way around Belgrade, even though he was born and raised and lived there. However, he hasn't lived in the city for 5 years, so many things have changed since then. We decided not to visit Belgrade waterfront because he had trouble finding the best way to get there, so we gave up. While Belgrade now has many modern malls, Urče Shopping Center, which opened back in 2009, was the first of these large scale shopping destinations. And I went to Urče Shopping Center and I visited this time because it's the oldest and I'm used to it from when I lived in Belgrade. The shopping center has been renovated and modernized. Compared with the old Ušće Mall, it now has a more modern interior, more shops, more restaurants, and a larger selection of international brands. We decided to eat Chinese food, but it was difficult to choose because there were so many options. Sometimes I wonder whether all these shopping malls and new high rise buildings are bringing us a better future or whether we are losing something important along the way. Belgrade is changing very quickly. Some people enjoy the new buildings and modern lifestyle, while others miss the quieter and more traditional city. What do you think? Is Belgrade becoming a better place, or is it too much changing too fast?